is to help do the graph for this friction lab. The friction lab graph seems to be a doozy because we have all of this data to graph, and in one graph we are answering 3 different questions. We are answering, how does the surface that it's on affect the amount of friction? We're asking, how does the weight affect the amount of friction? And we're asking, how does static friction compare to kinetic friction? That is a lot for one graph. So what you need to do is look at your data to set your scales. Looking at my data here, my biggest gravitational force is 11.6, and my largest friction is 10. So I need to set a scale for gravity that gets me up to 11, and I need to set a scale that gets my friction up to 10. So I have done that. Now I have already shown here two lines. This is my carpet data. This blue line references the force of gravity and the static. Those are 3 dots right there. And then force of gravity and my kinetic. Those are 3 dots. And I end up with 2 best fit lines. One for the carpet on static friction and one for the carpet kinetic friction. So now I'm going to do the rubber static connections, rubber surface. So I'm going to try and let you see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do my rubber static friction first. So I'm going to go over to 4.2 for the force of gravity, and I'm going to go up to 4, and I'm going to make a red dot. So over to 4.2, up to 4, make a dot. Over to 11.6, up to 10, make a dot. 11.6 way, that's 11.6 right there, dot. Over to 6.6, up to 2.7, over to 6.6, up to 2.7, sorry, up to 7.5. So over to 6.6, up to 7.5. 6, 7.5. So now I have 3 red dots representing my static friction for my rubber mat. Now I'm going to draw a best fit line. Best fit lines, probably should go through 0. If they don't force them. Here I'm going to choose this dot, and I'm going to halfway between those 2. That's my best fit line. I'm going to write down right away that this is rubber static. Now I'm going to go through and do my rubber kinetic friction for you. So my rubber kinetic, I'm going to use X's instead of dots so I can keep things straight. I'm going to go over to 4.2, up to 3. So 4.2, up to 3, make a dot, make a X. Over to 11.6, up to 9, make an X. Over to 6.6, up to 5, and make a dot. X. What did I say, 6.6? Sorry, 6.6 to 5. 6.6. 5. Now I have 3 red X's. I'm going to draw a best fit line for those. If I hit the middle one, my top and the bottom ones look like they're equally spread. And I'm going to label this rubber kinetic. Then I'm going to choose a 3rd color. Ooh, maybe I should have done that in dots. Let's try to go back and do that in dark heavy dots. Dots, 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 dash. Okay, sort of. Then I'm going to use a 3rd color and do my static and kinetic friction for the tabletop. Then I'm ready, and I'm ready to answer the questions. I hope that was helpful. If not, drop me a message.